I was going to say the same thing. It is just so sunny. The air is so clear, guys. We have no pollution out there, which is why you have to make sure you have a lot of sunscreen, you have sunglasses, you have a hat, you have protection in this very dangerous heat pattern we're in. And as a matter of fact, the CPS Energy has designated tomorrow a yellow day. Please conserve your energy between the hours of 2 o'clock and 7 p.m. Use your large appliances outside of that window in the early morning or late night hours. Do the laundry, do the dishes late at night. Conserving your energy does help little by little here in San Antonio. Speaking of today's numbers, take a look. 102 for the official high here in the city. That did not break a record nor tie a record, but it got close. 2009's record on this day in history of 103 stays in place. And we're about to wrap up June, by the way. We're just a few days away from that. Next week, or at least later on this week, we'll start to wrap up the month. And so far this month, only 0.91 inches of rain, which is way below normal. And it doesn't look like we're going to add to that anytime soon. The heat is really in control of our forecast outlook. All right, temperatures in the metro: 92 in San Antonio, 88 at Boerne at 10:17 at night, 90 at Stinson, and 94 at Devine. Zooming out, you'll see it's middle 80s down I-10, upper 90s down I-35. So it depends on where you're at, obviously, but anywhere between 35 in the Rio Grande, still in the 90s at this hour. So it's very hot southwest of Bexar County and very, very humid. It still feels like 103 in the city because of just the high humidity values. Dew points are in the 60s and 70s at this point in time. Now for tomorrow, a heat advisory has already been issued for tomorrow afternoon, meaning air temperatures 103 to 104 in the metro and the city, and then heat index values upwards of 110 to 115. And notice the reach on this heat advisory. Anywhere from Oklahoma, Louisiana, all the way down to the valley, we're all underneath at least some level of heat advisory, which, by the way, West Texas underneath an excessive heat warning, which has been the theme for the last 9 days here in Texas. All right, tomorrow's forecast again, 102 to 103 for an official high. Tomorrow's outlook is going to be sunny. It's going to be clear. So please, if you're spending long amounts of time outside, sunscreen, hat, sunglasses, take breaks, find shade when you can, because it is dangerous heat as temperatures soar and climb very quickly after tomorrow morning. Speaking of tomorrow, 4 or 5 p.m., this forecast model says 105. Certainly the case, especially south of San Antonio. And here is the reason: a ridge of high pressure. Now what this does, it pushes down on the atmosphere, basically just sinking the air. And when air sinks, it dries. And when it dries, it heats up fast. And you'll see by Thursday, it's not until pretty much late next week, it starts to back off towards the west. And that's when we could see potentially starting to see trending down temperatures in this outlook. All right, so tropical satellite shows Cindy currently a storm. However, it's moving into a very unfavorable environment, which, by the way, it's probably going to not last very long. After Cindy, Dawn, Emily, and Franklin are next on the list for hurricane season 2023, wrapping up with Vince and Whitney. 7-day forecast tomorrow: 103, 104 on Tuesday and Wednesday. Sunny and breezy at times. South winds moving at 10 to 20 miles an hour as temperatures cool down slowly. We're hoping by next weekend about 99 by next Sunday for the first couple days of July.